Hey everybody, it's a little fatty podcast. Just listen to the podcast and eat donuts and chips and get fucking fat. And just be like, oh god, I love putting food in my mouth. I'm gonna gain 7 pounds while I'm listening to this podcast. Hey y'all, so anyway, Hi, how's your day going? How's your week going? Does everybody have a good week? I had a good week. It was pretty good. I didn't really do anything. I haven't made a podcast in a little bit. You miss me? You guys miss me? Are you like, oh my god, I miss you? Where's he been? It's been 4. How many days? I don't even know how many days it's been, but it's been more than one day. Oh my god, I miss you. Oh my god, I miss you. I miss you so much. I miss you so much. So anyway, I've just been doing a lot of. I've been doing a lot of drawing recently. Some drawings. Just been doing a lot of drawing on the iPad there. Not some comics. Of course, not the third pillar of Max Kevin comedy in my comics, but been illustrating a new kids book. I got a new second kids book coming out, dude. New book. Fuck yeah, dude. It's great. This one, I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished with it, which is great, because I'll be able to publish it. I mean, the whole thing's only taken me like 2 weeks, I guess. But I've been working on it every day, I've just been drawing pictures for like 6 hours a day on my iPad there. Yeah, it's way easier than the first one. The first one I did, I made these like paper cutouts, and I took pictures of them, and then I like used Microsoft Paint to draw over the picture. That was a fucking pain in the ass, man. That took forever. Shit, dude. I couldn't get the sizes were all different, because like the pixels or whatever, But on this iPad program there, I just make the screen size the size of the Kindle, like 1280 pixels or whatever. It puts up the perfect screen size there, and then I went online and I just put in like red paper, and then I just downloaded a picture of red paper, and then I just cut that out. And so it has the same sort of art style as the first book, even though I didn't actually take pictures of real paper. I just, downloaded. You're gonna download a car? Oh, is that what you're gonna do? So anyway, I'm also thinking about turning this book into a cryptocurrency. It'll be called Little Kids Book Coin. It'll be right up there with Dogecoin and Ethereum. Oh god. Okay. You want to talk about the stock market a little bit here? Okay, so yeah, I got on Tuesday there. We had some decoupling this week, dude. Fucking finally, dude. Decoupling, dude. That's when different assets move in different ranges, So usually everything moves together, right? Everything goes up, everything goes down at the same time, Even though maybe one thing will go up 10%, another thing will go up 2% or whatever, but they usually go up and down at the same time, right? But when they don't, that's called decoupling, right? And then on Tuesday there, all the precious metals, gold and silver, were going up. Stock market was going down. Crypto was going down. And I was thinking, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, decoupling's finally, fuck, everyone stop being goddamn fucking retarded. Fuck yeah, dude. And then fat bitch Janet Yellen there, she goes on the TV, and she's like, oh, what does the mafia want me to say? They didn't give me my cue cards. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. The mafia I work for, I don't know what they want me to say. I forgot. We're gonna raise interest rates, maybe. She's not even the fucking Fed chairman anymore. She's goddamn Treasury Secretary. She forgot she was the Treasury Secretary. She thought that she was the Fed chairman for a little bit there. She's like, yeah, we might have to raise rates. And then the market took a giant fucking diarrhea dump. Even more so on Tuesday. It was already down a lot on Tuesday. And then she said that, and then the market took a dump there. And then right when she said that, gold and silver took a giant diarrhea. Gold went down 1% in 5 minutes, right? And usually 1% movement in a day is a lot for gold, right? It usually moves like maybe 0.25%, 0.5% a day. Like if a 1% move in gold is a lot. And it went down 1% in 5 minutes, right? That's probably, I'm thinking that's probably because, all these goddamn AI algorithms they just listen to all the news programs, and if anyone ever says raise rates, they just automatically sell. That's probably what it is, because it didn't make any goddamn sense, It's like, oh, what, inflation doesn't matter anymore? And the fact that they can't raise rates to begin with, It doesn't matter what they could say we're raising them tomorrow, but it doesn't, just because you say it doesn't make it a reality, I can't just go up to girls and be like, yeah, I got a 12-inch penis, and then take off my pants, and they're like, hey, that's much shorter. I'm like, yeah, but I just thought maybe I could do it because they said they were going to raise interest rates, And she's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to go find me a nice, a nice big dick black guy, So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the stock market on Tuesday there. Yeah, so gold got to, it hasn't broken 1800 for like 3 months, right? Like since August there, it like fell below 1800 like for like a day and then immediately recovered, and then like in February of this year it fell below 1800, and like right after that happened, I was thinking, it's like, okay, there's no fucking way. It was like 1750 or something. I was like, there's no fucking way it's going to say 1750. It's going to go way back up there. And then of course, it continued to plummet all the way down to 1680, and that, which just was unfucking believable. Didn't make any fucking sense at all. But anyway, it's finally back above yesterday. It's finally back above 1800. And so on Tuesday, it was at 1799 before the algorithms dumped it. Big coincidence. And then finally yesterday it broke 1800. As soon as it breaks 1800, it goes to 1810. And, if you look at the chart there, when it broke 1800 right after the crash last year in 2020, about a week after it broke 1800, it skyrocketed up to 2060, and then that's when the fucking global banking mafia decided they got to short the whole market, so their whole Ponzi scheme of fiat currency doesn't collapse, But anyway, enough conspiracy talk there. So anyway, buy your gold and silver, as I always say. This is your last chance, dude. The fucking banksters, they can't do this forever. It's amazing that they've been able to do it this long. They're not going to be able to keep doing it. So anyway, that's enough stock market talk there. Good news for me. I'm not as poor as I was. I'm still incredibly poor, and but there might be a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully, hope so. If not, I'll wait. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on here. I've been watching a lot of baseball recently. The Angels, dude. Yeah, they started off pretty good there. They're in first place for like a second, for like one day, and now they're in like fourth place. Oopsies. Yeah, they're fucking sucking now. And they finally got rid of that fat boy Pujols, Alberto Pujols. And I remember when they signed him 10 years ago. They signed him like it was like the biggest deal in baseball. He had like the best contract in baseball at the time, I'm pretty sure. The time he signed it, right? And I remember back then, I was like, this guy, he was 31. They signed him for a 10-year contract. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing? A 10-year he's 31? He's going to be out of his prime in like 2 years. You're going to have 2 good years and then 8 shit years. And that's pretty much what happened. So anyway, he's been sucking balls so far this season. He's batting like 194, so they finally got rid of him. They said, later, Pujols, take your $30 million. Oh yeah, you played 20 games this year, and we're giving you $30 million? You got $1.3 million every game you played. Every time you went up to bat, you got $300,000. Can you imagine that? Every time that guy went up to bat, he got $300,000. Tell your kids to play baseball. Jeez. Oh, man. So anyway, they got this Japanese guy. He's on the Angels there. Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani. He's a little rapscallion, He's a little cherry boy, as we say here in Japan, Probably he doesn't get laid because he doesn't shave his face, Look at his face. He's got no whiskers. Can't grow any beard, He's just a little young boy. Even though he's like 26, still can't grow any beard. It's like, hey, dude, why don't you go through puberty already, Ohtani? Jeez, man, you're a professional baseball player. You haven't even gone through puberty yet? Come on. Grow a goddamn beard. Anyway, there's also big news like in hockey there. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was like as soon as the hockey game started, I think it was between the Rangers and the Capitals, something like that. As soon as the game started, 3 guys just started a fight right there. It's like, oh, Oh, we're starting the game now? We're going to fucking throw it on. That's what we're going to do. We're not starting the game. We're fucking throwing on, dude. And, they threw down there. So apparently, like, the game before that, one of their boys got injured. And, so that was retaliation, Fucking throwing down, bro. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before, 3 fights start at the same time. That's why hockey's the best sport, Because people fight. I mean, what other sport do they do that except for fighting, Except for MMA. They don't do that in any other sport, It's great. Hockey's great. Hockey's the best sport. Even though I never watch it. Yeah, so that was interesting. It was a long podcast, so I guess I figure, since I haven't made one in a little while, I figure make this one long for you guys, man. I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not that long, I guess, because it's as long as it normally is, but, anyway, saw that movie Nobody with Bob Odenkirk. Of course, he's famous for Mr. Show with Bob and David, and also for Breaking Bad, and also for Better Call Saul. And, apparently his agent came to him. He's like, hey, Bob. Hey, Bob, you know how there's that fucking old-ass guy that played Qui-Gon Jinn? Fucking, that Irish dude? I can't remember his fucking name right now, but you remember him? Remember how he's old and fat, but we made him an action star? Remember that? With that movie Taken, which was okay. And then we made 2 more sequels, which sucked fucking balls. But people went to see them anyway because they're fucking dumb. Remember that? And Bob was like, yeah, I remember. And his agent was like, well, yeah, we're going to do that with you, too. We're going to make, even though you're old and fat, we're going to make you an action star, bro. And he's like, all right. I get $1 million, right? And he's like, yeah. All you got to do is beat dudes up, Anyway, it was all right. It was a decent movie. Much better than Mortal Kombat, which sucked balls. But I don't know. It was just kind of silly. It was just kind of silly because he's like old and fat, and they kind of, they make him like he's an old CIA assassin or whatever. But it's like he's still an old man. He's still a fat old man. You can't be. He's gonna be fighting 5 guys that are like in their 20s. I don't think so, dude. I don't even if we got Anderson Silva, right? Fat boy, old man Anderson Silva. I don't think he could take on 5 dudes that are like in shape, Anyway, and there's also some silly stuff there, just like the end sequence there. They're all like running around shooting. It's like they're fighting 50 dudes, and it's just like they're out in the open, just shooting their machine guns, getting bullseye shots or whatever, and the bad guys can't hit shit. And it's just like, all right, well. Guess I'll suspend my disbelief. Guess I'll just turn off my brain and enjoy it, just like everybody does, dude. I just like to turn off my brain, bro. I just like to turn off my brain and enjoy the action. It's like, yeah, we know you like to turn off your brain. It's the turning it back on that's the problem. God damn it, So anyway, that was an alright movie. Nobody. Better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing. Let's see if there's anything else going on. Oh, we got some fights. We got UFC fights. Let's see who's fighting. Okay, yeah. Fucking all these fights that I bet on, they got canceled. Like I bet on Romero and Rumble, and that one got canceled because Romero didn't pass his medical test because he's a fat old man, Then Diego Sanchez went crazy or something. So, I put money on Donald Cerrone, even though the odds were way in favor because Diego Sanchez has as much chance as winning a fight as Bob Odenkirk does, So anyway, this one, and Sandhagen and Dillashaw were supposed to fight too this time, but they delayed that one. I guess Dillashaw got a cut or something. I don't know. Of course, now we got the main event is Marina Rodriguez versus Michelle Waterson, the Karate Hottie. Even though Michelle Waterson is 35 now, I think instead of changing her name, instead of the Karate Hottie, she should just be the Karate MILF, because, I don't know, Karate Hottie, you think probably maybe young 20s girl, something like that. Anyway, let's see. She's fighting Marina Rodriguez, who I know nothing about, but she's only got one loss there. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. Bet the house on her. You know, what was her one loss? Oh, I guess it was last year. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsies. You know, of course, then we got Donald Cerrone versus Alex Morano. It's like, dude, you're a moron. Oh. Anyway, Cerrone probably should have retired 5 years ago, so I don't know anything about this other guy. Maybe he sucks balls, and that's why they're fighting. And then, of course, we got the Neil versus Neil with a different spelling, you know? They're fighting for the spelling of Neil. Neil fight, dude. Of course, Jeff Neal, he's looked decent in his last few fights. Neil Magny, he sucked when he was younger, but he's been doing better. It's like he's better now, but he's a lot better now, but he's just kind of too old. You know, he finally mastered the martial arts, but when he's out of his athletic prime, so it's like, oopsies, you know. So anyway, that should be a decent fight. I'd go with Jeff Neal. Neal, that's the better spelling. You know, of course, then we got, let's see, Maurice Green. I don't know. These other fights, I don't even care, really. I don't even care. Of course, on the prelims, I think, is it early prelims? I don't know, maybe that's some other card. There's a guy fighting named Christian Aguilera. He's like one letter away from Christina Aguilera. Like, hey, dude, why don't you quit? Why don't you stop fighting and release a pop album where you shake your ass? Huh? That'll be good. You know, I think I kind of have some indigestion right now. I think I might have explosive diarrhea. So I gotta go. You know what? Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.